the team you came back to is much different than the team you left off with last year. Completely.
Right.
Did it feel strange out there being with those guys?
Nah, we've this group has actually come together pretty well. I mean, we got good locker room guys. We've been talking a lot, and I've been around them. While I was out, been around, and sort of like I said, just learning them from watching
9 boards from the point guard position.
Guys are growing. So probably just getting trying to figure out where some shooters are going to be, where guys like to catch the ball. But again, that's all stuff we could sort of just improve as the year wears on.
Yeah.
Forgot that.
You got in there tonight and it seemed like you hadn't lost a step since the preseason. Talk to us about that.
Well, I mean, these last couple of weeks really been just trying to get myself back in shape and going through practices, limited, but just everything's okay. I'm healthy. I feel good. Try to keep the continuity going with the guys, learning what they do. Again, it's good to be able to win this game here. Keep moving from there.
Beginning of the game, you picked up 2 early fouls. Was that part just anxiety, just getting out there?
Yeah, probably a little too anxious, a little overhyped. But I was able to settle down. Sort of got my bearings under me, and we were able to make enough plays as a group, to really control this game.
You sat and watched before, like when you got hurt in New Orleans, but did you gain anything from sitting and watching these first 15 games?
I mean, just learning, some of the new guys, watching Rodney play, and obviously, watching, Solo grow and develop. He's really going to be a good player. And, obviously D. Sloan as well. Just sort of, talking him through stuff, sort of letting him know how things, to be comfortable with me when we're out there. And again, had no surprises, no hiccups. So I'm satisfied with that.
You had a very realistic outlook on media day about this team without Paul George. Have you adjusted that outlook any from what you've seen so far?
I mean, other than these guys compete and play hard, and do that at a very high level. They've been able to win some tough road games, just because of being competitive, being engaged, and having a fight about them, which is one of the reasons why I was anxious to get back out there. You appreciate that. You appreciate how hard they've been competing on demand. Just going out, giving their all, and it's worked out.
Do you have a feel for what this team's ceiling is?
No, not yet. I don't know. We just got to continue to grow. We're looking to get George back in the groove here in a couple weeks. And we'll just keep improving. I think that's the biggest thing for us is just, to get better game to game. As we get more healthy and get more guys back in the rotation, just to keep improving and getting better game to game.
How big was it tonight for you guys to really control the boards from the outside?
Yeah, these guys have been doing a great job attacking the glass and really keeping teams honest. We got one of the best rebounders in the NBA in Lavoie. He's a legitimate threat on that glass. You got to account for him. He keeps possessions alive. I'm not sure how many more shots we got to them, but he was a big part of that. And, again, it's just a part of what we're going to do as the year wears on, as we improve from game to game.
How do you feel your conditioning's at this point? Just one game in and trying to get the flow of things.
I feel all right. I didn't feel winded, at any point tonight. Obviously, timing and things like that are going to come as we play, but I feel good. I was ready to get back out there. Ready to just contribute.
Talked about Lavoie. How do you see him? Coach just said at this point he still doesn't know how you find minutes for him, but he's got to.
Yeah, he's got to play because he's a very good basketball player. And, he's effective and he provides something to this team that's very valuable. And like I said, you've got to account for him. He's poised and he's got to play.
Where do you see Solomon? Where do you think he's taken his biggest step so far?
He's actually slowed down. He's slowed down. You see, he's reading the game better, and he's just learned on the fly, learning from just playing. He's played through some mistakes, but he's very vocal. That's one of the things I appreciate about him. He's very vocal. He talks. He's constantly chattering out there. which is a huge bonus.
Coach is saying how he took over your middle linebacking role.
He's
while you were out, he was handling that and talking.
He's a great vocal guy, and he's a smart guy. So it's good when he's talking and he knows what he's talking about.
Still, no problem playing back to back and everything tomorrow.
No, it should be fine.